Hello all and welcome back to Tarot Me Happy. I hope that you're all doing well. In today's video, we are going to find out who are you becoming right now. So go ahead and choose one of the decks that you're feeling the most drawn to. As always, you can find the timestamps for those in the description box below, and I'll see you there. Welcome group number one. If you selected this beautiful deck, this is your reading and we'll dive right in. I'm going to go ahead and set these to the side for a moment because we're going to start off with some other oracle cards at the top of the reading. And if you skipped past the intro, we are finding out who you are becoming right now. We often go through different phases and different stages in our life. So we're going to get a couple messages from Spirit to see who you're becoming right now. For pile number one, what is their message today? Okay, I only wanted 2 cards, but we have an extra one, so that's okay. We'll go ahead and take those. And let's look at the first card that came out first, which is Sovereignty. So on these cards, you'll see that there is a trigger statement and a true statement. So who you're becoming right now is going to be the true statement on all of these cards. And the trigger statement may definitely be something that was on the flip side, something that's in your recent past, something that you're growing out of at this point in your life. So when this card comes out, we for sure know that you're going to have more sovereignty in your life, meaning you're going to be calling the shots. This is like being the king or the queen of your castle, of your life. You are in the driver's seat. You know where you're headed to. You're planning out your own map, your own course. You're charting your own course is what Spirit is saying. And the trigger statement on this is, what will they think? So in the past, you may have been stuck on what will other people think of you. That may have hindered you from making certain decisions and choices, from following through on things that you really wanted. It may have brought you into a position of compromising, and Spirit is saying even compromising too far, right? Because it's okay to make compromises in our life for people that we love, but if we come to the point that we're compromising where it feels like we've lost ourselves or we've lost our way, that's not good. So you're at the point where what will they think is fading away, and your true statement that you're walking into, the version of yourself that you're becoming, is, I navigate through life with ease. And that's really interesting that Spirit was saying you're charting your own course or charting your own course. I navigate through life with ease. So this statement isn't going to be holding you back anymore. It's not going to be triggering you. On this card, it also says lemon eucalyptus, so it seems like it's going to feel like a very fresh energy, like springtime in your heart, if you will, really fresh. You might even be doing some spring cleaning around yourself, like clearing the clutter of your mind and clearing the clutter in your space around you. And it also says, now you must claim your energetic independence. Cut the cords to lower vibrations. It is time to ascend. So a lot of you will be going through a spiritual awakening at this time, an awakening within your life, to your path, to your purpose, to who you are, to what you want, to what you need, to what you require. A lot of you will be cutting cords with relationships in your life that are no longer in alignment with who you are at this time. And cutting cords, that doesn't have to be a mean thing. It doesn't have to be traumatic for either party involved. But we go through different phases in our life. So sometimes friendships are released because that person matched us at one time and they no longer do. This could be family connections that you're taking a stand in, that you're just standing up for yourself, that you're no longer allowing someone else to have power over you, and you're going to stand in your sovereignty, in your own independence. And people are definitely going to sense this shift energetically. They're going to notice it. Like I said, it's going to feel like that fresh springtime. There's going to be a bursting, blossoming going on within you. And your mind is going to feel so clear, and you're going to be feeling so empowered. So your vibration is going to be changing. Anybody that is a lower vibration in your life is going to be exposed, revealed to you, and you'll be able to make that decision to distance yourself and walk away where you need to, or just shift the dynamics within certain relationships. It's time for you to ascend. So you're going to be stepping into a higher version of yourself. And then we also have the card Expansion. And this card is based around the heart chakra. So there's going to be more love coming into your life because you're experiencing more love inside of yourself. The trigger statement up here, I am not enough. So perhaps before you felt like you had to work for people's love. Again, that could be in romantic relationships, that can be in friendships, that can be in business, that can be with family. But you may have felt like you had to work to receive someone's love, to be worthy of being loved or liked or appreciated or respected or valued. And now you realize that you are valuable because you are you. You have intrinsic value inside of yourself. And the true statement is, I love myself. So again, you're really coming into harmony with yourself. You're really coming into union with the shadow aspects of yourself, integrating all of you, being able to look yourself in the mirror, feeling proud of who you are. And this also says, your tender heart is in need of care. Know that your body is here to help you experience a miraculous life. Embrace it. So some of you will be embracing your body more if that is something that you have been struggling with, but it feels like just caring for your body, taking care of yourself, whether that's making sure that you get enough rest, or maybe you want to exercise, or maybe you want to eat better, or just knowing when to say no if people are inviting you places or asking too much of you. You're learning to love yourself and put yourself first. And in doing that, you're actually expanding yourself and the love that's in your life. So you're listening to your heart more, you're listening to yourself more. And we have the card Purpose. Okay, and we did say a moment ago that some of you might be finding your purpose in life at this time, so that's interesting. The trigger statement on this card, what is the point of it all? So you may have been feeling lost, like you didn't have a direction to move in. And the true statement, I am special. So you're really recognizing who you are, again, what your purpose is, and you're going to be moving forward. Spirit is showing me the Chariot, so that'll be interesting to see if that comes out later, but Spirit is showing me the Chariot in my mind, so you're going to be moving full speed ahead on something. You have a unique place in this world with gifts and talents that only you can provide. Use your connection with the divine to share them. So some of you may be somewhat psychic or intuitive. That's really being echoed here with this purple card and the 7th chakra over here as well with the amethyst, your crown chakra. So for some of you, that might be a purpose on your journey, or also just Spirit encouraging you to trust your intuition, to trust your own insight, because that's always there for a reason. And even if it's not about psychic ability specifically, you're recognizing and starting to take credit and starting to take stock and value what it is that you bring to the table. Because we all bring something to the table, and you're just starting to believe in yourself. So that's beautiful what you're becoming. You're becoming a stronger version of yourself if you chose pile number 1. So much clarity, so much independence coming in, and you feel good about it. This is not the kind of independence where you're striking out, but you feel a little bit guilty about the people that you're leaving behind. You feel very sure of yourself. I can feel that energy really strong all over your reading pile number 1. Let's get a couple of these cards. And again, your cards are flying out very quickly. You're going to be very sure of yourself. Okay, we have this card, Protect Your Energy. Yeah, so again, cutting cords, protecting your space, protecting your energy, determining who should be there and who should not, and not afraid to let go of people, not afraid to walk away, not afraid to set those boundaries for yourself. Just protecting your energy, doing whatever you need to do for you. And then we also have Go Deeper. I love that this came out for you. Again, if you like to work with crystals, any of these crystals could be good for you to work with at this time or to have around to increase your own personal power. But this one says go deeper. So again, exploring that purpose, expansion, expanding your mind, expanding your desires, figuring out what it is that you want and what it is that you need. You're going deeper to learn more about yourself. And then we also have this card, loosen your grip. So Spirit is bringing through a message that you had a tight grip, almost trying to keep a lid on things, trying to keep things in order. You were trying to hold on too tightly to a version of yourself that wasn't even who you wanted to be, perhaps, because you may have been trying to live by society standards or standards from someone else in your life. But you're moving out of that. So you're going to be loosening your grip on yourself and allowing yourself to explore parts of you that you hadn't explored before. You're going to be going really on this journey of life. Remember, respecting your body, your vessel, and understanding that we're here in this physical body to have physical experiences, even though we are spiritual beings, right? So you're going to be loosening your grip, not telling yourself that it's not okay to do certain things. You're going to be exploring yourself and your desires. Okay, we'll jump into some tarot pretty soon here. I think I'm gonna grab a few of these. No, let's do the tarot first. And then we'll grab a few of those. I love this deck that you selected, by the way. Very high vibrational with the white here and the silver. For pile number one, who are they becoming? Look at that, the Chariot. No way. Okay, I just said a few moments ago that Spirit is showing me the Chariot in my mind, and let's see if it comes out. And you saw we're shuffling right here, and the Chariot comes out. I love so much when that happens. Thank you, Spirit. And you also got another 7, the 7 of Pentacles coming out here. Let's see what else Spirit will bring through. Already so excited about your reading. Okay, and your cards are flying everywhere. So we have the Chariot, so amazing. 7 of Pentacles here. We've got the 5 of Wands in reverse, the 3 of Pentacles, and we also have the Fool. So let's take a moment to talk about everything. Let's go ahead and jump in with the 5 of Wands here in the reverse. That's so wonderful that it came out in reverse with you, because as I said just a moment ago, in this phase in your life, the version of yourself that you're becoming is someone who is released. You're loosening your grip on yourself. You're freed from your old ways of thinking. You are free from struggle. I was saying when these cards came out that you are going to move forward with ease and grace. It's going to feel comfortable to you. You're not going to feel guilty about anybody that you have to let go of from your life, or about any habits that you're letting go of, any changes that you're making. You don't feel guilty, you feel great. And that's why the 5 of Wands is here in the reverse. You're not gonna struggle anymore with anyone else, and you're not gonna struggle with yourself anymore. You're just finding yourself by being yourself every single day, by allowing yourself to breathe. Spirit is really saying allowing a fire to get air. You know, when you fan the flames and they grow, the fire needs air to get bigger. That's what's going on in your life. You are letting the fire that is within you get the air that it needs to go wild and to consume you with passion. Okay, and then we have the 7 of Pentacles. Some of you could be making investments right now. Some of you might literally be looking at investing your money, like in real estate, stocks, trades, that kind of thing. But it doesn't have to be that at all. It could just be investing in yourself. Maybe you're paying for classes that you've always wanted to take, or supplies that you need to start a new business, things like that. But you're going to be investing in yourself. Maybe you're just doing more reading. Maybe you're doing that self-care that we were talking about earlier. But you're taking time for you. You're investing in yourself. You're planting the seeds today that are going to blossom tomorrow. So this card does speak of patience. It feels like a really steady energy. You're not looking for instant gratification. Although Spirit is saying that you are going to get some because you're going to be in that really good feeling with this sovereignty, but you are sure about what you're doing. You're planting the seeds today that are going to blossom tomorrow, and you're investing in your life and you're investing in you when we see the Seven of Pentacles come out there. And then let's talk about our friend the Chariot. It's a really important message because Spirit showed it to me before it came out, and then they had it come out first. Again, this is full speed ahead. This is Cancer season. That could be something that's really significant to you within the coming year, although Spirit isn't bringing that through strongly. Or the next 7 months could be significant because we do have 2 7s here. 77777 could be an angel number that you're seeing. That would just be Spirit reconfirming these messages and letting you know that they are there with you. Spirit is really drawing me to these wings here. I feel like a lot of you could actually be traveling, exploring new places, right? Catching flights. Maybe you're going on a cruise this summer or something like that. Some of you might actually be moving locations, whether that's near or far. Spirit is saying that as well. Coming into balance with yourself. But again, you're in the driver's seat. This is what we were talking about in the very beginning when that first card came out. You're in the driver's seat. And it feels like that's a very new experience for you, to be in the driver's seat, and how beautiful to not have guilt about it and to feel sure about yourself and to feel sure about the actions that you're taking. So that's who you are becoming. And we have the 3 of Pentacles. People are going to want to work with you. People are going to want to collaborate with you. So again, if there's any changes that you have to make within relationships of your life, people are only going to respect you more because you're respecting yourself more. Look at this card. There's so much respect in this card. This is the 3 of Pentacles. This is quality. This is people coming to you. People around you, they're going to sense that new, fresh energy, and they're going to want to get in on it. They're going to want to know, how did you do that? How did you release yourself from your old barriers, from your old habits? How are you breaking free? How are you living this life that's so authentic to you? I want to do that. People are going to be coming to you seeking your advice. And whatever you're creating at this stage in your life, you're creating something. It's really powerful. So if you've wanted to create a business, perfect time to do that. Whatever you want to do right now, you're in the energy of manifesting. You're in the energy of creating. If you think it, you can create it. And we also have the Fool. So again, more energy about possibly traveling here. For some of you, it could even be spontaneous travel. Spirit is actually bringing through something for just a few of you about traveling in non-traditional ways. So maybe you're backpacking through Europe or something, and you're just going to be couch surfing. Like, there's something very interesting and spur of the moment about the way that you're traveling and the way that you're seeing the world. But that's definitely a message coming through for a few of you within this group. But no matter what, even if that's not your message, the sun is shining for this Fool. There's happiness. There's clarity in your mind. You're going on a journey. Again, that journey of discovering who you are at this time. Not who you used to be, not who you're supposed to be, who you are right now today. Getting in touch and in connection with yourself. And again, there's a message coming through here that I really want to get across to you all. That when you set these boundaries in your relationships, when you're trying to cut those cords or get away from the low vibrations, you're going to find that many people still want to connect with you. So they may just want to level up their vibration to be able to stay in your life. So you might not lose as many friendships and connections in your life as you think you might have to. Because what will actually happen is that you wind up inspiring these people to get better like you, to level up their vibration, to do more. And they're going to be seeking and gaining knowledge from you. And you're going to have some loyal companions that do want to come along on this journey with you. And if it's not the people that are already in your life, then you're going to find soul connections, soul tribe, new friendships, new connections along the way. When you're traveling, when you're doing the things that you want to do in your life, you're going to find people that match who you are now. Look at that. So much strength coming through. Let's get a few of these cards out. Who is pile 1 becoming? You've got an intense reading, pile 1. I really can't believe this right now. It's such strong energy. You have got to be feeling good right now. because it feels like you feel like you can just wake up and stand up and go anywhere and do anything. Okay, let's take a look at these. We have quite a few cards, but that's okay. Okay, if your influence has legs, keep them moving. So again, a lot of strength coming through here. This is energy of doing it on your own, sovereignty, independence, planting your seeds, not afraid to go out there and get what it is that you want. You're going to seize the day. That's what Spirit is bringing through. And look at all that yellow. We have so much confidence. The solar plexus chakra coming through there, raising your vibration. Log in. The news feed is always starving. Update your terms and conditions. Okay, Spirit is really pointing that out. Update your terms and conditions. Again, reiterating that message that you are not going to be playing a role in someone else's play anymore. You are going to be the star of your own show, and you are going to update your terms and conditions, recognizing again what you want and what you need, and people can show up in that way for you, or you can release them from your life. And that's really a beautiful energy to clean things out for yourself. You're clearing out your news feed, and the news feed is always starving. You're really looking for something new, and you're going on that journey. So you're gonna find it. When you're open to new things, you can find new things. And we have this card. Act like the cameras are always rolling. Hold a mirror up to society and play with the filters. No topic is off limits, LLC. Okay, the message that Spirit is bringing through here with this is that some of you may be having a glow up, just feeling a little bit more comfortable with being yourself and doing the things that you want to do. So some of you may experiment with your style, experiment with your look, and that's normal as you're stepping into a new version of yourself, always wanting to feel like your best self, and hold a mirror up to society. That's the important thing that's coming through here, is that you're going to be questioning things. Instead of just taking on what someone else wants you to be, what will they think? Remember, you're letting go of that trigger statement, and you're stepping into, I navigate through life with ease. So you're no longer going to worry about what they think. You're going to be holding up a mirror to society and saying, does that really resonate with me, or am I doing this because of somebody else? That's the important message coming off of that card. Look at this, another message about strength, Hollywood. Again, some of you could be traveling, doing something fun, trying some new things, being more seen, more visible. Flex your assets. Again, Spirit bringing through that message about finding what your talents and skill sets are, figuring out what you bring to the table, and then working through them. Also, the system needs a protein shakeup. Again, another message about caring for your body, taking better care of yourself physically so that you can feel better mentally. Frugality is excess. So frugality is excess. It's making me think of that statement, quality over quantity. So again, you're really going to be crafting this new life for yourself and determining who you want to be on this journey with you. Okay, because less is going to feel like more. So it's that feeling of, instead of having 20 friends that don't really care about you, you might have 5 friends that really do. That sort of energy. And using that discernment in your life. Okay, we have Warren Buffett coming out. So again, some of you might be investing. Literally, this might be a message about some money coming in for you. And if money's coming in for you, it's going to be something that's here to stay. It's not going to be a quick fix. It's going to be something that lasts in your life, but it is going to be coming in quickly. This is all fast moving energy for you. Stability is worth holding on to. So you're learning more about your money, how to spend it, how to take care of it. Watch the paint dry so long as you've invested in it. Invested, Spirit's bringing that through. So if you've been thinking about making some investments, do it. Spirit is bringing through that message for you. Be flashy only in philanthropy. That's amazing. Figuring out what matters to you and having so much material assets that you are prepared to be generous, that you are prepared to give to other people. When you give to yourself, you can give back to other people. Okay, and we have this card. Again, there's going to be something lasting about this transition that's in your life. Look at these pearls that she has here. Youth will never get old. You're going to be feeling invigorated. It doesn't matter how old you are or what you've been through. You are going to be feeling that young, fresh, charging energy, just so invigorated, like when someone is about to go off to college and you feel like the whole world is ahead of you, right? That's the kind of energy that you're going to be in right now. A free gift can buy anyone. Don't sell reinvention without modeling it yourself. Beautiful. So you're going to be reinventing your whole self. This is such a beautiful version you're becoming. And then we have self-interest has mass appeal. Find like-minded individualists. Those who live in glass houses will not be told what they can and cannot throw. Again, you're not going to be told what you can and cannot do. Self-interest has mass appeal. Everybody's talking about self-care. But when you take care of yourself, you can be there to help others. And again, that message about people in your life really wanting to know how you did it, how you made these changes, how you're leveling up and wanting to vibrate high like you are, pile number 1. And find like-minded individualist. So again, there's a message there about finding your soul tribe, finding your friendship connections, finding people that understand this version of you. Okay, we're gonna go ahead and draw out our last card. I think this has been a really beautiful message for you so far, but I want to leave you with a loving message from the universe. What did you get? There is a stream of love supporting my dreams. Beautiful card to come out for you. Look at all that blue. Look at all that flow, the throat chakra, communicating yourself. Pile 1, this has just been such a beautiful reading. Thank you for letting me do this read for you. Please let me know what you thought in the comment section below. I want to hear how it resonated for you. And if you like this reading, don't forget to support the channel by hitting like and subscribe if you want to see more videos like this in the future. And I hope to see you there. Hello and welcome, pile number 2. If you selected this deck, this is your reading, and we are going to get started right away. As always, I'm going to set this deck to the side for just a moment, and we're going to start off with some oracle cards to find out who you are becoming right now. What messages do you have for pile number 2, Spirit? I definitely feel this card for sure. Okay, let's take these. So this first card, soften. It's orange coming through like your sacral chakra. The trigger statement on these cards, we have a trigger statement and we have the true statement. So this reading is about who you are becoming. So the trigger statement is likely going to be something that you may have struggled with in your recent past or far past. And the true statement is going to be what you're stepping into at this time, that version of yourself that you're becoming. And we're always becoming better, right? So we have the card soften, and the trigger statement is I take control. Okay, and our true statement is I am compassionate. Take a moment and allow yourself to see things from your heart center. From that place, allow your intuition to guide you. So there is a message here that's just going to be for a small group of you, probably, about healing some kind of connection within a mother relationship, right? So that could be mother, grandmother, some important woman figure that's been in your life. And healing that relationship is going to bring some kind of healing within yourself. Now, for some of you, this could also be a message coming through about healing your relationship with your own feminine side, because we all have masculine and feminine energy within us, right? We all have the yin and yang. So you may have felt a really strong need to control in areas of your life, but if you felt like that and this is your message, then that's likely something that was not working out for you, something that was making you uncomfortable. And now you realize that you are compassionate. You can take a step back from that. You don't have to be so hard. Maybe this is a group that has been through a lot of things in your life, and so you've had to go really hard for everything that you want to get, for everything that you want to achieve. It's always been hard for you, right? But Spirit is bringing through a message that right now you're going to be moving into a time where it is safe for you to soften. You can take a moment. You can allow yourself to take a moment. And we have the card acceptance. A trigger statement, I cannot trust anyone. The true statement, everyone deserves my love. Spirit is saying including myself. So I feel like that's your statement. Everyone deserves my love, including myself, yourself, right? I open my heart to heal and release. I open myself to the peace of divine love and grace. So another message about healing coming through. This group has a very different energy compared to the other group. So it definitely feels like there's something going on in the pit of your stomach. That's what I'm feeling like. It's just been a hard road, a difficult road, almost maybe feeling sick, tired, hurt, emotionally, right? Or even physically wearing yourself out. Some kind of struggle that you were going through, trying to control things when in reality, control is just an illusion, right? And so you're letting go of that. Who are you becoming? You're becoming a calmer version of yourself. Acceptance, accepting your past, accepting what you've experienced, but realizing that's not all you are. That's not who you are. It's what you've been through. And coming into the place where you allow yourself to soften through this acceptance. Let's get out a few more cards here, pile 2. What's going on with pile 2? Who are they becoming right now? What are they stepping into? This is the new version of you. Yeah, find your calm. So there's another message here about calm. And if you like working with crystals, any of these crystals could be a sign from your spirit team that they would be good for you to work with right now at this time. Find your calm. So some of you might have been experiencing anxiety or anger or frustration. Again, there's something coming through about a lot of hurt and kind of it being bottled up inside of you to where it really may have been affecting you physically in some way. So right now you're going to move into a space, and it feels like you may still be in that harder space right now while you're watching this. So it may be hard to receive this message even at this moment. But this is about who you're becoming. So this is what's unfolding. This is what's on the horizon for you. Being able to find your calm. And Spirit is encouraging you to find techniques and strategies that you can use to help if you have anxiety or to deal with any anger or leftover resentment that you might experience from something that has hurt you. And then we have ignite your passion. So it feels like that's a real suggestion from Spirit, that when you release this, you're going to be able to ignite your passion, that spark for life, right? And also a suggestion to maybe start taking part in the things that you're passionate about to help you find your calm and move out of this energy and into this better energy. And then we have support is all around you. So when this card comes out, your spirit team really wants to let you know that they are there, that they're supporting you, that they're available for help. You might have passed on loved ones that you receive signs from to let you know that they're still a part of your life and that they still are there to help guide you on this path. Especially if it's been a difficult time for you right now. So Spirit is also bringing through a message about maybe prayer, asking for that help, creating that connection with your spirit team, because they are there for you. But you have to access them, to accept that help in your life. And also even in your physical world, if you struggle to accept help from others, it's okay to soften. There's going to be people in your life that you can trust and be vulnerable with and accept help with. Or help from. Okay, so we're getting out your tarot really quickly. Yeah, you got the Ten of Swords coming out here, so definitely something about a difficult time. Okay. Okay, interesting message coming through here with this. So the Ten of Swords came out in the reverse. I'll leave it in the reverse here. It feels like there's been some kind of resistance in your life, and the message here from Spirit is about acceptance. Acceptance being the way through. That's not that's not making bad things okay. It's making peace within yourself, if that makes sense for you. I hope that makes sense for you. But 10 of Swords, there's an ending that wants to come in, but it feels like there's some kind of resistance to that. So Spirit is encouraging you to find your calm, reach out to the support that's around you, whether it's your spiritual team or physical people in your life that want to help you, so that this ending can come in. Because when the ending comes in, we start over. In the traditional tarot, there's a darkness in the sky on the 10 of Swords, and then there's a yellow sunrise on the horizon. So there's better for you. Even if it looks like you're at an ending is a beginning. And when you're walking away from the 10 of Swords in the tarot, you start back at the Ace of Swords, which is clarity, new ideas, fresh ideas, a new mind frame, right? So there's some kind of ending that you're walking into. And then we have the King of Swords here. It feels like there may have been some kind of blockage, some kind of resistance on your freedom or your ability to take action at this time. So who you're becoming, all of these things want to shift. All of these things want to change. If you've been going through a hard time, the change that wants to come in, you have the Page of Cups here. There's something that wants to take you by surprise. It feels like you're right on the cusp. You're really at that ending point, so it might be difficult for you. So the message here from Spirit is that there is a light at the end of the tunnel for you. And then we have the Chariot. It is here in the reverse, but Spirit is kind of drawing me to turn it over. So it feels like you're right there at that place where you're about to turn the corner for better and you're about to feel more movement in your life. So things are going to soften for you. Things are going to get easier for you. You're going to start to understand a little bit why you were going through what it is that you went through. And then we have the King of Pentacles. I love that the King of Pentacles did come out in the upright, because that's really a champion card. That's saying no matter what you've been going through right now, you're going to survive this. You're going to come out on the other side, and you're going to come out even stronger. The King of Pentacles, and look, he has his loyal companion here. So there is some kind of help available to you in your life if you will accept it. But the King of Pentacles, if you've been struggling with money, you definitely don't have to worry about that when you see the King of Pentacles. If you've been struggling with work or anything in your life, you really don't have to worry about it, because the King of Pentacles here is coming out as a reassuring message that the version of yourself that you're becoming is going to be much more stable, much more strong. And when you are a king, you are sitting on the throne. So you are leveled up. You have a lot of knowledge. You have a lot of wisdom. You've gained a lot from this journey and from this rough road. None of us get through life without scars. That's the message that Spirit is bringing through. But you're going to have so much wisdom. And what's coming into your life, the version of you that you're becoming, the word that Spirit keeps bringing through is stability. So if you need stability, it's on the way. And if you need help, Spirit really wants you to know that it's available to you. Okay, let's get a few more messages from this deck. Who is pile 2 becoming? Oh, whoa. Michael Jordan coming out, 23. Okay, if you're worried about success and money, that's not a problem for you. Things are going to shift in your life. When you turn this Chariot over, things are going to be working out in your favor. Beautiful. Got some strong cards here. Okay, teach your pet project new tricks. Play the game like you invented it. If you've created a monster, license it. So some of you might have creations that are going to take you a long way. You might have creations that are worth sharing with the world, that would help you financially even. Play the game. It also feels like Spirit is inviting you to bring in a little bit of energy of play in your life. Again, kind of lining up with that message to soften. If you've been really stressed about some things or focusing on the hurtful things in your life, Spirit might be inviting you to play a little bit. If some of you like video games or whatever it is that you like to do to relax, Teach your pet project new tricks. It feels like some of you are going to be having a mentor. Again, something here about help and guidance. It feels like some of you might be having a mentor that's really important to your life, that's going to help to teach you some new tricks if you're open to receiving it. Some new ideas coming in that are unexpected. Definitely some unexpected energy in here with the Page of Cups. It's like something is available to you that you don't see yet at this time. So who are you becoming? Compete in the market, not the spotlight. Enough about me. Tomorrow's breakthrough starts day to day. So when this message comes through, Spirit is encouraging you to take it day by day. It's going to be okay. You're going to take it day by day. Just walk that out slowly. And compete in the market, not the spotlight. So it feels like you're going to be doing some work on yourself behind the scenes. You might be feeling a little bit withdrawn at this time. But Spirit is saying whatever work you're doing on yourself, it's going to get you to that place of stability in the end. So this feels more like the energy that you're in at this time. You might be disconnecting from social media a little bit. Not really communicating with friends as much. Again, that's probably why Spirit is encouraging you to reach out and get some help from the people around you that want to be there for you. But it seems like you're focusing on a bigger picture. It says enough about me. You're ready to move out of this energy and focus on a different picture. And then we have this beautiful card with Serena Williams. A podium finish doesn't mean you're done. Sell a style that can't be bought. Be your own umpire. So you've got your eye on the prize. Who are you becoming? You're becoming someone that's very focused. You're becoming someone that's very determined. Again, that message here about consistency, stability, not giving up, tenacity, pushing through. A podium finish doesn't mean you're done. So you know what you need in your life. Maybe other people think that this situation has been over for you and you're still doing some healing, but you are doing some work behind the scenes on whatever this is that has affected your life, and it's going to make positive change for you. You're not going to give up on yourself. And then we have this card, youth will never get old. Spirit is saying that you have plenty of time. And don't sell reinvention without modeling it yourself. Spirit is encouraging you to find that ending, walk through that ending, to find that beginning, to reinvent yourself, to find the fresh version of yourself. And youth will never get old. There is a reminder here from Spirit coming through with this card that you've got plenty of time. If some of you feel like you don't, Spirit is reminding you that you have plenty of time to achieve the things that you want to achieve. And that's coming through again here with Michael Jordan, longevity in your career, right? Longevity in your success. Reach for the highest vertical jump. Metaphorically is fine. Trademark your trademarks. Make it an old habit to try something new. So there is here, try something new. There's that ending that's coming in your life, and it's inviting a new beginning in your life of acceptance of what you've been through and where you came from, and softening, getting comfortable with yourself. I am compassionate. Spirit is encouraging you to be compassionate in yourself with this new version that you're becoming. And again, the main word that Spirit wants to send with you, pile number 2, is stability. You're becoming a more stable version of yourself. Let's get out one more card to leave you with. I want to leave you with a high vibrational loving message. And look, you actually got 2. Let's see what they say. I choose to learn through love. So you are going to be letting in that loving and healing energy for yourself. I choose to learn through love. Okay, so you're recognizing whatever it is that you've learned from this past time in your life, and you're taking that with you and you're making it beautiful. And you have so much more insight when this card pops up. I let go of the shadow of the past by seeing someone for the first time with the eyes of love. So again, that message that came through at first about possibly healing a connection with a woman in your life, with a female figure that was very important for you. And if you're going to do that, it's going to really affect you in a positive way. But if that's not your message, again, this is about healing something inside of yourself, making amends with yourself, And then you're able to let go of that shadow of the past, and you're going to see yourself for the first time with these new eyes of love. Pile number 2, I hope that this message was helpful. Please let me know in the comment section below. I love to hear from you all. And don't forget to hit like to support the channel and subscribe if you want to see more videos like this. And I hope to see you again soon. Take care. Okay, my pile number 3 people, welcome. Glad to have you here with me. Thank you for joining me. Let's jump right into your reading. I'm going to set your deck that you selected over here to the side because we're going to start out with some oracle cards for today's message about who are you becoming. Let's just see what Spirit wants to bring through for you. Pile number 3, I'm excited to jump right in. We've had some powerful messages coming through today. Let's see what's going to come through for you. Okay, so we have the card Connection that's come out. Ooh, and Freedom. I love that. Beautiful energy when the Freedom card comes out. Okay, so the card Connection, and on these cards, you'll see that there is a trigger statement and there is a true statement. So in a reading like this, who are you becoming? Likely the trigger statement is going to be something that you have experienced in your recent past or your far past, something that you may have struggled with, maybe some shadow work going on, right? And then we have the true statement. So that's going to be who you're becoming, the better what you're stepping into right now, because we're always changing and we're always stepping into better, right? So your card, the card Connection, this is reminding me of the 3 of Cups, actually, from the tarot. Finding more connection in your life, connecting with people. Spirit is also bringing through a message about connecting with pets. If you have pets that are really important to you in your life, or if you're considering getting one, Spirit might be encouraging you to go ahead and move forward with that. Creating connection. It could even be online connections, but this is wanting to talk more. Spirit is saying gab for some reason, like if you're feeling more talkative than you normally do. So your trigger statement, it is too much. Maybe you felt withdrawn in the past, like a little bit of the Hermit card, right? Maybe withdrawing into nature a little bit, wanting to spend more alone time. But the true statement, I am grounded in my body. So you're feeling more grounded in your body, so you're feeling more able to connect with others. And I feel like there's a real reason that Spirit wants you to have connection with others, right? And there's some type of purpose. Humans naturally desire connection, but it seems like you have something that people need to receive from you and vice versa. And that's why Spirit wants you to connect with people right now. Use your empathic abilities to connect with others. Discern the information you receive and do not take on what is not your own. So for a lot of you within this group, you could consider yourself an empathic person, someone that's able to pick up on other people's emotions or maybe even experience them yourselves. And when you were younger or when you first realized that, you may have been struggling with maybe taking on other people's emotions too much, right? To the point sometimes it can get to where you can't discern what is other people's emotions and what is yours. And so the version of yourself that you're becoming, you're going to be grounded if that is your message. It might not be for everybody in this group. But the version of yourself that you're becoming, if that's your message, you're going to be more grounded in your body. And so you will be able to discern what are other people's emotions and what are your emotions. And even if you don't consider yourself empathic, that could still be something that affected you. Like if you're around your family and, you know, someone's always in a bad mood. And so you just kind of take that on without noticing when it's just your everyday life. And now you're going to start to experience, hold on, I'm recognizing that this is you and I'm recognizing that this is me, and you're creating a separation that makes you feel more safe. And then that's going to give you the inspiration to go out into the world and experience other connections, because now you realize that connections don't have to hurt. They don't have to be bad. They don't have to muddy up who you are. Like, you're allowed to have that safe separation. Spirit is pointing out information you receive. So a lot of you might receive spiritual downloads, or your spirit team wants to bring through a message that they do communicate with you. Spirit is saying sounds for some of you. Like, I don't know if some of you hear like bells or car horns, something very loud like that draws your attention, and you might have thought that it was your spiritual team communicating with you, and they just want to confirm that it is. Or like if your doorbell rings while you're watching this video or something like that, that's a sign from spirit, just confirmation that this is your message. And sounds is going to be a way that a lot of your spirit teams communicate with you. So you'll know what they are. I mean, that could be music and other sounds, but they were bringing through those loud, jarring sounds, specifically like a car alarm and a car horn, doorbell, things like that. Okay, and then we have the card Freedom. Freedom. Spirit is showing me an eagle right now. Just flying, the wings of freedom, right? The trigger statement, I have no choice. So again, you may have been taking on someone else's energy in your life, and Spirit's really bringing through a family connection for some reason that may have been stifling you, triggering you, holding you back. I have no choice. Maybe some of you actually were too young to move out of your home or to make your own decisions, right? Or stuck in a situation, even if you're older, where you had to be around those people, even though it was uncomfortable for you. You know, we go through things like that sometimes. So you might have felt like you have no choice. But your true statement, I create my day, my life. So you're going to be moving into freedom. You're going to be moving into having a choice. Inspiring. I said that word a minute ago, feeling inspired to connect with others. So there's going to be something coming into your life that creates inspiration for you and that gives you motivation, where you feel like you are creating your life day by day. It is time to play. Yeah, do something different today to shift your routine. Okay, so that's a little bit of advice from Spirit there. Even if you're stuck in a situation where you're feeling like you don't have much freedom, or like you don't have much choice, there's always some choice that you can make, even if it's really small. And that small choice is going to grow into more. So start where you are. You're creating your life day by day. And Spirit is encouraging you to find something that feels good to create that shift in your routine, to create an overall shift in your life, and to help you become this new version of yourself. Okay, we're going to get a couple of these cards out. I'm excited to see what other messages Spirit has for you. For pile number 3, who are they becoming? Tiger's eye. And they were showing me the eagle eye that have great eyesight, right? So maybe there's something that you can see that other people don't see, or something that you can see now with that discernment, right? You're seeing things differently. That's what Spirit wants to bring through. That you've got some really important insight in your life. Again, whether you consider yourself empathic or psychically gifted or not, Spirit is bringing through a message that you have some type of insight in your life that's really important at this time. And you're going to start to focus on that more. So that's the version of yourself that you're becoming. The tiger's eye, overcome your fears. Overcome your fears. So you're going to be facing some fears that you've had. For some of you here, there's a message just for a couple of you about maybe like learning to drive. Let me know if that's you in the comment section below, because Spirit's definitely bringing that through for someone strong. So I had to say that. And then we have the loosen your grip. For you, I feel like this is someone in your life loosening their grip on you. So, and that could be the reason too why Spirit is showing me driving and like getting your driver's license, because no matter what age you're at, that's a situation where you just feel like, oh my gosh, I have so much freedom now. I have my driver's license. I can go get in the car, right? So even if you're older, Spirit might just be wanting to communicate that feeling with you. Or maybe some of you are getting a pilot's license or a degree or a certificate or something that's increasing your freedom, where you're no longer in the mentorship phase, right? Someone's not watching over you anymore. You don't have to answer to someone anymore. Like if for your profession, you have to be monitored by someone and you have to have a mentor for so many hours, you might be stepping outside of that. So that's the message that Spirit is bringing through. So that makes sense now about the driver's license. Although for some of you, it might be literal. It's probably for a lot of you just that figurative example of how you feel when you get that first driver's license and you get to go out into the world and you can drive on your own and you have your freedom. Stepping out of a mentorship, they're saying. So loosen your grip. Someone is going to be loosening their grip on you. You're going to be flying high like that eagle. It's almost like an eagle that had a wing, right? And you have to kind of stay down and be cared for. Spirit keeps showing me all those different things. Okay. And then we also have this card, find a way to forgive. So it feels like you'll just be releasing something. It feels like springtime is going to be really important for you, where you're feeling like refreshed, invigorated, and where you're able to find a way to forgive. It doesn't feel like something very heavy. It feels more like a frustration. Again, like if there was someone in your life that was making you feel stifled, you're feeling a freedom now. And so in that freedom, when you have this new clarity and you have overcome your fears and overcome that situation, you're going to be able to find a way to forgive and let go. And maybe even for some of you, realize that that person wasn't trying to stifle you. Maybe they were trying to care for you, or in a situation where they were a mentor, so they were just doing their job to watch over you. There's a message like that. But you're finding a way to forgive and move on from that. Like, okay, I'm ready to move past that energy now because I have my freedom. So let's see what Spirit wants to bring through for you in the tarot. New connections, fresh connections. Okay, the Three of Swords in reverse. The way the cards are coming out are very stop and go. So it feels like there's multiple times where you thought you were going to be out of this situation, and then you're pushed back into this situation. So I feel like that could have created a lot of frustration for you as well, and a lot of anxiety about, you know, when is this going to end? Is this ever going to end? Okay. And I didn't point it out for the other groups, but I did see the Two of Swords on the bottom for your group. So, Two of Swords about, you know, a blockage. So I feel like a lot of you could have been feeling blocked. Capped is a word that people are bringing, that Spirit is bringing through right now. Capped, if you felt like there was a limit to where you could grow or to what you could do in a certain situation, but now you're establishing new connections, which is bringing more freedom. So if you were feeling capped in your life, no more of that. You're going to be flying high like that eagle they showed me earlier. We have the Three of Swords in reverse. So it almost feels like there's a rainstorm that's coming to an end. If you felt like everything was going wrong and nothing was going your way and you didn't have a choice and you had to power through something and you were feeling like it was too much and it was weighing on you, that's going to come to a halt. That's going to come to a stop. So this is a healing coming through, a clearing coming through. And look at this. The Seven of Cups. This matches this so beautifully with the freedom and the I have no choice. And then now you're creating your life. I create my day, my life. Seven of Cups here, you're going to have so much more choice. This is all about choice. And now you're going to have too many choices. You're not going to know what to do with your choices. Now you're going to have so much freedom, you don't know what to do. Before, you felt like you didn't know what to do because you couldn't find a way forward. And now you feel like, I don't know what to do because I have so many choices. I could do anything now, so I don't even know where to start. So that's a beautiful energy and a huge shift, and that's the version of yourself that you're becoming. You're becoming more. You're becoming expansive. Your mind is opening. Your eyes are opening. Definitely something that Spirit is bringing through about your insight. Okay, and then we also have the Eight of Swords here. So this is that energy that you're moving out of, where you feel like you were cramped, like someone was cramping your style, like you were limited, like you were frustrated, like you were hurting. You did not see the way out. But when the Eight of Swords is here, the Eight of Swords are just all around. And this looks like the Ace of Swords standing out here in the front. So it's like all you need is one good idea. All you need is that one signature from your mentor to say that you are released, that you got your freedom, right? That's why they were showing the driver's license earlier. You just need that one good thing to come through for you. And then the blindfold comes off and these ties come off and you're released to go explore and flow in this water. So you could have been experiencing a lot of anxiety, but that new version of yourself, this will be no more. You will be released and freed from this. You will have that one good striking moment of clarity come through that fixes things for you. And you've got the Fool coming out. So again, the version of yourself that you're becoming is more free. You're so excited. Spirit again is showing me, we talked about connection with pets earlier when I first pulled this card, and then they're showing me the pet here again. So some of you might be taking a dog with you. Spirit is also bringing through a lizard. Maybe some of you in this group have some more non-traditional pets, but there's something here about a really strong connection with your pets, like them bringing you happiness, or maybe you have a support animal. If you experience a lot of anxiety, something like that, right? So in this new version of yourself, the person you're becoming, they're going to be very helpful to you. This could also be representative of friends in your life. Connections are going to be really important moving forward, though. And then you have the Knight of Wands. So taking off, driving, getting out there on that adventure, exploring the world, feeling your passion ignited. And as you move into this energy, that's why you're going to be able to just let go or forgive that other energy that you were experiencing before. Okay, I want to get some of these cards here to round out your message. I hope you're enjoying it so far. Let me know in the comment section if you are. Hit the like button if you're enjoying what you've heard so far. That helps to support the channel. Okay. So your cards are coming out very quickly here. So again, once you turn this corner, you're really going to strike that sense of freedom. You're going to have the open road in front of you. That's what Spirit keeps showing. Let's get one more card. I feel like that one took a while to come out because, again, once you realize that you have so much freedom, it's kind of hard for you to find which direction you want to move in because you're just not used to having so many choices like this. Okay, so let's talk about this one. Act like the camera's always rolling. Hold a mirror up to society and play with the filters. No topic is off limits, LLC. Spirit is bringing through and play with the filters. You are seeing what you want your life to look like now. You have this newfound freedom. You're finding these new connections. You're figuring out what you want your life to look like. You have all these choices. And then we have this card, peddle goods about bads. Dissent is a stable currency. Org against ink. So as you're becoming this new version of yourself, you might be helping others. When this comes out, some of you might even literally write a book or maybe write a paper, write an essay, encourage someone to journal. Something to do with writing could be really important, or there could be a self-help book that really helped you to move through this space when you felt like you didn't have a choice. So Spirit could be highlighting that. And then peddle goods about bads. It feels like Spirit is saying that you're going to be able to help others because of what you have experienced here. So you're going to be able to take whatever was bugging you in this experience and make it work out for your good in the future. And then we have this card, teach your pet. Okay, Spirit making the word pet stand out again. Definitely for this group, pets are standing out. But teach your pet project new tricks. Play the game like you invented it. If you've created a monster, license it. Okay, that's really interesting that license is on there too. Maybe some of you are, like I said, getting the driver's license, literally, and that's your freedom. And also maybe some of you are licensing some of the work that you've done, or you're getting the license to go ahead, right? You're getting that license to move forward, okay? And then we have a stroke of genius requires a slog of follow-up. There's no magic spell for doing the work. If you make a name for yourself, why stop at one? Okay, so for some of you, maybe you've just had one thing that you wanted to do with your freedom. But once you achieve that, why stop there? There's more options. There's more roads to follow. There's more roads to travel down, right? Okay, Spirit is also bringing through something about keeping your wits about you. There's no magic spell for doing the work. So if you're in this group, there is work to be done, but it is going to be worth your while. And Spirit encouraging you to keep going with that follow-up. And then we have a good business model requires self-assembly. Your customer is your coworker. Privacy loves company. So again, coworker, talking about those connections. Your customer is your coworker. Some of you might be going into a business with your friends if you're within this group. A good business model requires self-assembly. So there's definitely a message here about this new version of yourself. You're someone who takes accountability for yourself. You're going to be unblindfolded, untied, and it requires some, putting yourself together, but you have a vision and you have a sight, and that's the message that Spirit wanted to bring through. I do want to leave you with one last card, a loving message from the universe, just to inspire you on your way. Pile number 3, what's going to come through for you? Okay, that went flying out really far away. So this is an important message. Look, I create mindful moments throughout the day, reminding myself that I am love and miracles are natural. So pile number 3, if you're in a difficult space where you're feeling like you don't have choice, or you're feeling cramped and you don't have enough freedom, remind yourself that you are love. You're literally love. That's you. That's what you're made of. And miracles are natural. So this can turn around for the better at any time. You just got to believe it and see it, and the right connections are going to be coming in your life. Pile 3, I'm excited for you. That's everything that I have. Let me know what you thought in the comment section below. I love to hear from you all. Don't forget to hit the like button to support the channel, and subscribe before you go if you want to see more videos like this in the future. And I hope to see you again. Take care.